Your session is about to begin. Before we get started, please be ready with your studio and companion for this subject: a notebook, a pencil, an eraser, crayons or color pencils, a bottle of water. If you have to be ready with some materials for this session, please have them ready now. Please check if your device has enough charge for you to continue this session without any disturbance. You will be working on some activities along with this video. If you have your studio or companion, you can work on it. If not, do not worry. You can write the instructions in your notebook to work on this activity. Remember to write the date, lesson name, and activity number in your notebook before starting. Also, do not forget to upload your work as you finish it. Looks like you're all set. Let us start learning together.
Hello everyone, I hope you are doing good today. I am Jayesh, back with another exciting session of our new math lesson. What is the name? Numbers up to 200. So in the last session we started learning some big numbers, didn't we? 3-digit numbers starting from 100, right? Today's session is going to be equally exciting and challenging. Let us start now, okay? Now shall we do an interesting activity that will make you think of creative answers. Being creative means thinking of answers that are new, that no one has ever thought of before, something nice and unique. That is why this is called a look beyond activity. Look at the image on the screen. Shall I read out the activity for you? The word century means 100. Discuss with your partner to create a new word that means 100 and use it in a sentence. The image will remain on screen. You may write this down in your studio if you have them, or just take your notebook, write today's date, activity name as Look Beyond 2.3 and write down your new word for the word 100. Pause the video for 10 minutes, play the video again when you are done. Now take a good look at the image on the screen. How many sets of hundreds, tens and ones do you see in the picture? Do you see two yellow square arrangement? Yes. Each yellow square is a set of 10 tens, that is 100. So how many yellow squares are there? 2. That means there are 200s. Okay, so the number represented here is 200. It is written as 2 followed by 2 zeros. This number has 2 hundreds, 0, 10 and 0, 1. Interesting, isn't it? Moving on, we are going to do another interesting activity now. And it is going to be fun. See this look around activity 2.4. And through this you are going to learn more about your surroundings. Okay? Take a look at this image. This shows the picture of a currency note. It is a 100 rupee note. Do you see the part of the note that is circled in red? It shows the names of 100 rupee in various Indian languages. Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Marathi, etc. Your task is to find out what 100 and 200 is called in your own mother tongue. So go on, write down what the numbers 100 and 200 are called in your mother tongue. You could ask your parents, grandparents or relatives or friends. This image will remain on screen. If you have your studios, you may write your answers there. If not, take your notebook, write today's date, lesson name as numbers, activity name as Look Around 2.4. Now, how will you write the place value of 183? Here is the place value table for 183. The number can be written in the place value table as 1 under the hundreds place, 8 under tens place, and 3 under ones place. Right? Isn't it easy to count by grouping objects into groups of hundreds or tens or ones? Let's work on a simple example. Look at the image on the screen. There are two friends, Girish and Harish. Girish bought 3 chocolates. Harish bought 3 packets of chocolates. Now you tell me, did they both buy the same number of chocolates? Yes or no? Look at the image carefully and think of the answer. Girish bought 3 chocolates, but Harish bought 3 tens of chocolates. That is, 3 packets of chocolates with 10 chocolates in each packet. So total 30 chocolates. Wow, that's a lot, right? So 3 is the face value of the number. It remains the same. However, the place value of the number changes based on where you place it in the place value table. It could be 3 ones, like in the case of Girish, only 3 chocolate, right? The place value of 3 is 3 ones. But in the case of Harish, the place value of 3 is 3 tens. So the face value could be same, but depends upon where that number is placed in the place value table, the value of the number will change. That was easy, right? Now shall we go back to the number we started with today? 183. Shall we look at it digit by digit? Look at digit 1 in this number. Tell me which place on the place value table it is placed. Yes, it is in the hundreds place, right? So face value of this digit is 1, but its place value is 100. Got it? Great. Now let's try the second digit. What is the second digit? 8. Look at the digit 8 in this number. It is in the tens place. The face value of this digit is 8. So what is the place value? 8 tens or 80. Super. You are doing great. Let's do the last digit 3. So in the number 183, the last digit is 3. Now let us find out the face value and place value of that number 3, the digit 3. It is in the ones place. So the face value of the digit is 3 and the place value is 3 ones. 3 ones means 3 only. So what is the expanded form of the number 183? 100 plus 80 plus 3 equal to 183. Moving on, let's do one more activity so you get lots and lots of practice with 3-digit numbers. Because the more you practice, the better you learn. Right? Shall we start? Look at the image on the screen. There are some 3-digit numbers written there. You will have to write down their number names. Okay? Couple of examples are already done for you. This is home fun activity, so you could do it after you watch this full session.